Hello, welcome to the Early Talk Show, and now here's your special host, Joseph.
Hi, welcome to the Early Talk Show. Today we will be interviewing a man named Matt Brazoza. He actually survived a forest attack. And now welcome our special guest, Matthew Brazoza. So, tell us, how did you get out of the forest?
Well, what I was doing is I walked in there. I was actually looking for firewood, and then a tree branch poked me in the head. And it hurt really bad because it stung, and it sort of cut my head up. So what I did is I ran to the nearest cliff I could, and I just jumped off as far as I could.
And how did that help you?
Well, it got me away from the forest, but it kept me hospitalized for about 3 months.
Well, that's not very good. Well, so, what'd you think when you jumped off that cliff?
Well, I wasn't really thinking about anything. I was just thinking, how am I going to get away from this forest? How do I survive? How do I keep myself from getting entangled?
What do you think about entangling? Do you think it actually happens?
Oh, I sure do. I mean, this freaking tree branch poked me in the face, so I sort of now believe it.
What about before? Did you believe it then?
Not really. I should listen to my elders more.
Well, there you have it. The actual survivor of the forest. Next on the Early Talk Show, we're going to bring in the actual tree branch that slowed down this man's fall and saved his life when he jumped off that cliff. Find out the whole story after these short messages.
It ain't time to launch a spaceship. It ain't time to watch TV, even though you pretty much already are. It's time to buy our new type product, yo. It'll stop your door, sit on your floor. It'll eat you if you try to cower. It's awesome rolls, yo. It'll cut your hair with time to spare. It'll eat you while you're in the shower. Buy awesome rolls, yo. It's only $700 per roll.
Welcome back to the Early Talk Show. Now with us we have the actual branch that saved this man's life.
Here it is right here. Whenever I fell off the cliff, this little guy broke my fall. And as you can see, he has multiple thorns that caught my clothes and stabbed me pretty badly. But that's not the point, because he made me survive.
Wow.
Thank you, little buddy. Come here, little buddy.
Oh.
You can sit over there.
He saved your life, then you threw him on the floor.
Well, he's an inanimate object, so that's good.
Okay.
Thank you for watching the Early Talk Show. Be sure to stay tuned next week whenever we show you Kira and her fatal hopscotch incident that managed to break her leg somehow. Thank you and good night. Hello, welcome to the Early Talk Show, and now here's your host, Joseph.
Hi. Today on the Early Talk Show, we're going to be interviewing a man named...
Dude, you suck.
Stop it. Now we're going to welcome our special guest, Matthew Brazoza. So tell us, sir, how exactly did you survive the forest?
Well, what I was doing, I was walking through there, and then these tree branches started poking me in an anti-sexual way.
And then what happened?
Whatever, we're gonna cut that out. Redo it.
I was like, now welcome our special guest, Matthew Brazoza. Alright, we'll have to cut that out too.
No.